Okay, some more quads. Now you've got your parallelograms, rectangles, squares. And then we're going to look at trapezoids and triangles. And of course, we're going to move on to circles much later. Now, if you look at these basic polygons, you've got your parallelogram, which is a polygon with two sets of parallel sides. A rectangle and a square all fall under parallelogram. These three formulas are for the area of these three shapes, but they all essentially mean the same thing. Because for a square, the square's base and height are the same, we just call it side squared. A rectangle has a different base and height, but we call it length and width. For a parallelogram, we just call it base and height. Now, triangles, of course, base times height divided by 2. And trapezoids is base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. And we'll look at those later. Now, obviously, you don't need to cram these formulas, but once you understand the concepts, it'll be so easy that everything just flows automatically. You won't even have to look at a chart or anything. Now, if I wanted to find the area of my little model here, I could start by calling this a parallelogram, which it is. It has a base of 25 and a height of 16. Not that. That is not the height. That's the slant. So 25 times 16 will give me the area of that portion. And the thing with math is, sometimes, once you have a number like 25, why do you think money comes in quarters, guys? When you multiply by 16, you can do that mentally. You know 25 times 4 is $1, so 25 times 16 will be 400. Now, moving on, that'll give you the area of that. This is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so we know this is also 17, and this is 17. Now, if this is a 90-degree angle, obviously this side is parallel to that side, because it's perpendicular here. So we can say that the height of this is also 16. So the area of this equilateral triangle would be 17 times 16 divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. Now, you can go ahead and just divide any one of those by 2. It really doesn't matter. Now, I have a 16 and a 17. Of course, 16 is even, so that's the one we'll divide by 2. So I'll end up with 17 times 8. You know our 8 times 7. And we carry it over. So 136. Now, we want to find the area of this section right here. The rectangle, of course, is length times width. So 20 times 18, that's simple. I know 18 times 2 is 36. So I've got 400, I got 136, and I got 360. I just add a 0 after I multiply 18 by 2. So I add all that up, and maybe I want to subtract the area of this tiny little square in the middle, which is 6 by 6, 36. So I can take the 36 off of here. That makes it easy. I got 400 plus 100 is 500 plus 360 is 860. So give it a try, see what you get, and we can compare notes later. Now, parallelograms, rectangles, squares. Remember, these are your quads. Trapezoid is a quad. Triangle is a three-sided figure. But look at the similarity in the formulas, because a trapezoid is really like a triangle that is not quite fully formed. A four-sided figure is a trapezoid, and a triangle is a three-sided figure like that. So they have similar formulas. The trapezoid has 2 bases, the triangle has 1 base.